Good morning, children. Today we will study the first chapter of Science 1, that is Laws of Motion. So, Newton's Laws of Motion we have already studied in 8th standard also. Again, we are studying in this chapter 2. So, most of the terminologies we have gone through. Inertia in detail we have studied in 8th standard. So, the chapter starts with motion of an object. So, motion means an object continuously displacing, changing its place, moving here and there. So, moving from one point to the another point. So, that is said to be the motion of an object. When here this chapter first half we are studying the various physical quantities. So the first physical quantity is displacement and the distance. So as the object is moving from one place to another place, from one point to the another point, it is covering certain length. That very length between the 2 points, or if the object is moving from one destiny to the another, say from Mumbai to Pune, so then also the length between the two places, the length between the 2 points, so the actual path travelled by the object, that is said to be the distance. So now what is displacement? Displacement is the shortest distance or the minimum distance between the initial point and the final point. So that is said to be the displacement. Say distance, no direction is involved. In displacement, direction is there. It is important. We have to consider the direction also. So that is the difference between the distance and the displacement. The unit of distance in SI, that is System International, is meter. Displacement is also meter. The unit remains the same for distance and the displacement. So as we have already discussed in detail in our direct session, so in the video I am just minimizing the points here. In short, I will be explaining. So the next physical quantity is speed and the velocity. So what is speed? As the object is moving from one place to another place, covering a certain distance, so it is taking certain time also. So that distance covered in certain interval of time is said to be the speed. So if it is the displacement upon time, then it is said to be the velocity. The same one, when the speed is calculated in a particular direction, that is said to be the velocity. The SI units of speed and velocity is meter per second. It remains the same, but either the velocity or the speed will not remain the same. So from the starting point till the object reaches the final point, so the velocity always changes. Sometimes more, sometimes less, sometimes constant. So while the car is moving from Mumbai to Pune, by the time it reaches Pune, the speed is variable. The velocity is variable. So it may be more, it may be less. So like that the object is moving. That is to say that the velocity changes in certain interval of time. The velocity changes in certain interval of time. So this change in the velocity in certain interval of time gives rise to the next physical quantity, acceleration. See here, the change in the velocity may be due to the change in the speed, or it may be due to the change in the direction. Then also if the direction changes, then also we say velocity changes, or it may be both, due to the change in the direction and as well as the velocity. So the velocity may change either due to the change in speed, or due to the change in direction, or due to the change in both. So such a change in the velocity upon time or in certain interval of time is said to be acceleration. That is the next physical quantity we are learning. So see here, I will repeat again, distance and the displacement. So they are the basic physical quantities. That is the length between, or the actual path traveled, or the distance between the initial and the final point. So then comes the velocity, such that displacement upon time is said to be velocity. Now change in the velocity in certain interval of time is said to be acceleration. So this change in the velocity, so that is, how do we calculate? So we calculate what is the initial velocity of the object to start with. That is said to be the initial velocity. So what is the velocity finally it reaches the destiny? That is said to be the final velocity. So we subtract the initial velocity from the final velocity upon time. That change in the velocity, how do we calculate? Final velocity minus initial velocity upon time. So certain symbols are used, certain letters are used to write in an abbreviated form. So final velocity is denoted by the letter V. Initial velocity is denoted by the letter U, that is small u, velocity for small v. And the time gap is, or the time interval is denoted by small t. Acceleration is denoted by small a. So therefore the formula for the acceleration, that is small a, is equal to v minus u upon t. So you will have to remember this formula for this year also, next year also. So even in acceleration also there are three types: positive acceleration, negative, and zero acceleration. Types of acceleration. Positive acceleration means whenever there is increase in the velocity, that is said to be the positive acceleration. Whenever there is decrease in the velocity, or the velocity stops, that is said to be the negative acceleration. It is also called by the name as deceleration. And the third type is said to be the zero acceleration. That is, if the velocity of the object does not change with time. Velocity does not change, it is constant. So such a acceleration is said to be the zero acceleration. When the object is at rest, it is no more moving, that is its velocity is 0 meter per second. That also is said to be the zero acceleration, because velocity remains constant, it does not change. So that is how the three types of acceleration you will have to remember. So let us stop here. Thank you, children.